Hi guys, I am here making a little beer bread to go with our dinner of broccoli cheddar soup tonight. So I thought it's been a while since I showed you my favorite, like our all-time favorite food product here, which is the beer bread. So I wanted to show you guys. So we're going to start at the very beginning here. Now I'm using a Stoneware loaf pan, which if you're using the Stoneware, you know that you don't need to oil it, but I'm gonna do it just to show you guys one of my other favorite products, the Kitchen Spritzer. Now I know you guys have seen this before, but I want to show you this because I love this thing. You can fill it up to the line here with whatever your favorite oil is, anything you want, any kind of oil you want, and then you're gonna tighten the lid here, and then you're gonna just pump it, and you'll feel it start to get a little bit like harder, so you know that it's like harder to pump. So you'll know that it's come up to like, it's built up pressure and it's ready to be used. So it's getting a little harder now. So I'm just going to spray the sides. And I usually don't like I said, you don't need to spray it when you're using Stoneware, but I just want to show you guys this and what better excuse, broccoli cheddar soup. Yep. The important thing about the Kitchen Spritzer is that you always need to release the pressure when you're done using it. And I tell you guys this, frequently because I want to make sure you don't make the same mistake that I did, which was to not ever do that. And then it builds up pressure in here and the bottom will like bulge out. And you don't want that because then, it voids the warranty because you're not using it the proper way and you'll have to buy a new one. So make sure to always release the pressure. So now I have one mix already done here. And yes, I'm making two because, there's like 16 of us that live here. So all you need for your beer bread mix is a 12-ounce can of whatever beer you want to use. This is just, your basic whatever, Yingling. You can use whatever. You can even use soda or seltzer water, whatever. Then you have your beer bread mix. Pour it in there. And because you guys know that I use the Enrichables in everything, I'm going to add some of those to it too. This is our new super veggie Enrichable. This is, it's got like mushroom powder, pumpkin powder, parsnip powder, broccoli powder, cauliflower powder. It's going to add fibers and, potassium, all kinds of good stuff it's going to add to your meals. And this is great if you have like picky kids who don't like to eat vegetables. My kids do like vegetables, but they won't eat them cooked. So I just put 2 scoops of the super veggie in there. And I'm going to do 2 scoops of the pea protein. The pea protein is the only ingredient in it is straight pea protein. You've used ginger ale before. Yeah, that would be good with it too. This is going to add 3 grams of protein per serving. So a serving is 1 scoop, so I'm going to add 2 scoops to this. So it's not adding, a ton, but it adds a little bit more protein to it. We also have the kale and fiber. Now, I just have to tell you guys this because people ask me all the time if it changes the flavor of your food or anything, and it doesn't. But I have to say that the super veggie and the kale and fiber, my children have informed me that they both smell like their rabbit food. So keep that in mind. But like I said, it doesn't change the flavor of your foods at all that I've noticed. The kale and fiber will change the color of your foods. So if you have picky eaters who won't eat green macaroni and cheese, then don't use the kale and fiber in that. But I use the pea protein in macaroni and cheese all the time. I use these in everything. If you've been following me at all for like any length of time, you know this already. I put them in cookies, pancakes, muffins, meatballs. Meatballs are a good thing to put the kale and fiber in because it kind of hides the color. Brownies would be a good thing for the kale and fiber also. Again, because it's the darker will hide the color better. And then they don't even know that they're eating them unless they catch me doing one of these videos where I'm showing you how to use them, which they have done. And then they're like, oh, I'm not eating that. And I'm like, fine, I'll eat your brownie. So again, we're just beer bread mix. If you you can do anything you want with this. Like I said, you can use seltzer water, flavored, whatever, anything carbonated. Because the carbonation is what activates the, whatever it is that in here, the yeast or whatever it is that makes it rise. So if you're just jumping in now, it's just a can of beer and the bag of beer bread mix. And then I added 2 scoops of the pea protein, 2 scoops of the super veggie, and that's it. Now I'm going to put it in my pan. I have the Stoneware loaf pan here, which I love these things. I have to say I'm not like a huge Stoneware person, but these loaf pans are like my favorite. I love them, and I was so happy when they brought them back. So I'm just kind of spreading it out here. And then we're just going to put, I have a table, I already did my first one here. So this is just a tablespoon of butter, melted butter. I'm just going to put it right on the top. You can do it without your butter too if you want. It just makes it, it gives it the top like a little, kind of a little bit of a nice brownie, you know, a little bit of a crunch, little tiny bit of like little extra flavor. See that? Beautiful. Beautiful. And we'll have these gone at dinner tonight. So I make 2 loaves for my family. It's going to bake at 350 for 45 to 50 minutes. And that's it. And it's amazing and delicious. We serve it, you know, usually warm with butter on it. It's like, it's just delicious. So much easier than the traditional way of mixing, kneading, rising. Yes. Yes. I actually have like only made, yeah, you can be done. Only made regular bread like twice in my life, and I'm just not a fan of dough, so this is perfect for people like me. All right, so that's all I wanted to show you, I think, and if I think of something else, then maybe I'll come back live again. But I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.